For the 16th year in a row, veterans interred at Bern National Cemetery will be remembered and honored for the holidays thanks to Wreaths Across America.
Wreaths Across America is a national organization that strives to put a wreath on every veteran's headstone across the country. So our first couple of years that we came, there literally would only be a few dozen wreaths available to be placed on the headstones, and we just felt that was kind of a disservice with the over 7,000 veterans that are interred here to only have a few dozen wreaths to place. And so we wanted to get more involved, to get the public more aware of the program, more involved, and help us with our goal of putting a wreath on every single headstone.
When does this year's Wreaths Across America take place?
This year it'll be on Saturday, December 13th. The ceremony starts at 12 o'clock noon. It has a brief, maybe 15-20 minute ceremony, and then we'll let the volunteers place wreaths on that. It happens very quickly, believe it or not. So we have almost 7,000 headstones, and we'll cover it within a matter of minutes. Youth groups and scouting groups, families, veterans organizations, all types of folks will come out. We often tell people, even if you only place one wreath, it's still what an honor that is to come out and do that. And remember how many veterans are here, how many paid not only the sacrifice, but their families also really appreciate Wreaths Across America because it reminds them that their veterans not forgotten.
Bern National Cemetery was established in 1867 and serves as the final resting place for almost 7,000 veterans from eastern North Carolina. Many of them served and died in the Civil War in New Bern, Beaufort, Hatteras, and other battles in eastern North Carolina.
One of the challenges that we face here is the age of the cemetery. It goes back to the Civil War. And so there isn't a direct connection to a lot of the folks that are still alive today and living here in eastern North Carolina, such as their parents being here or their grandparents being here. So that gives an opportunity just for folks that are wanting to come out and still honor veterans and give back and just remind those families that the sacrifice and the service of those that are interred here has not been forgotten.
Absolutely. And so these are the wreaths that go on the headstones?
It's very similar to this one. This one obviously is an artificial one that we use for awareness and things, but it'll be very similar to this. And we tell them to say the veteran's name out loud. And we have an adage that we say where a veteran dies twice, once physically, and then second time is when their name is spoken out loud for the last time. And so by speaking their name out loud, it keeps their memory alive, it keeps their family aware that they're not forgotten.
The wreaths that will be placed by Wreaths Across America on December 13th are real balsam from Maine. However, before they make their way to the headstones of Bern National Cemetery, they must be sponsored. One wreath is $17. Those interested can support by either donating directly online or by attending one of their fundraisers, like the upcoming Chili Cook-Off November 22nd at Union Point Park. Wreath sponsorships for this year are due by Giving Tuesday, December 2nd.
We have volunteer motorcycle riders, law enforcement, fire departments that go out and meet the trucks and then escort them into New Bern. That'll happen on Thursday, December 11th at 9 o'clock. And then the trucks will come in and come down Martin Luther King and down Broad Street. And we have volunteers unload them.
Awesome. So how can people find out more about volunteering for any aspect of Wreaths Across America?
Yeah, we have a website, wreathsacrossamerica.org, and then search for New Bern, and you'll see the 4 cemeteries that are listed here in New Bern. Or you can go on our Facebook page, Wreaths Across America New Bern, and that's by far the easiest way. We post all sorts of information, events that we're doing, fundraising opportunities, and different ways to get involved on there. Once we place the wreaths, they'll stay out until January 17th. And then on January 17th, we'll again ask volunteers to come out and we will remove all the wreaths from the headstones. We will clean up the cemetery and it'll be like we were never even here.